Hey, if you want to discover one of the single biggest mistakes that so many people make when first getting started that leads to choosing the wrong business, getting started with the wrong market, ultimately having no leads, no traction, and no sales, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you one of the biggest mistakes I see so many of my students start to make before working with us, and more importantly, how I kind of train them through to, uncondition a thought process and ultimately treat their business like a true business. As always, if you get value out of this video, let me know in the comment section below what your biggest takeaway is. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
All right, so once again, what we're talking about here today is one of the biggest mistakes that so many people make when they're first getting started in their business. And it comes from this, essentially a mindset and a thought process that is peddled to you by so many of the gurus in the online space today around following your passion, around starting a business that you're passionate about starting a business that, you just kind of resonate with the topic, so you should start a business based on the topic. And here's the deal. You can either get business-like results because you treat your business like a business, and because you treat your business from a strategic foundation, you essentially set up your business with a strategic foundation, with a specific market, based on a specific problem, etc., and therefore get a business-like result. Or you can treat your business like a hobby, and you can start a business based on a passion, and you can start a business based on what you're passionate about, and you can start a business based on what excites you as the entrepreneur, and then you can have a cool hobby business that ultimately gives you a cool hobby result. All right, now if you don't want the hobby result, if you want the business result, if you want to make six figures, if you want to make over six figures, if you want to grow $1 million business, etc., whatever your goal is, you have to understand just how critical this is if you want to have success. All right, so the last thing you should do is get started in business and say, all right, what am I really passionate about? I'm just gonna start a business based on my hobby. I'm just gonna start a business based on my passion, because what you have to understand is that the marketplace does not care about what you are passionate about. The marketplace does not care about what I'm passionate about. The marketplace only cares about what it is passionate about, and ultimately problems that it has and solutions that it wants. All right, and so when you start a business, you have to get yourself out of the train of thought of starting a business around anything related to you, and you need to start a business based specifically on the marketplace and make it completely related to the marketplace. All right, so from what type of product you create, to what kind of market you go into, originally, essentially everything that essentially is created from your business has to come from the standpoint of looking at the market, reverse engineering the market, figuring out the pains, the desires, the pleasures, everything the market has or wants to have, and then ultimately finding a hole or finding a gap in the market where a service isn't being fulfilled, where a pain is not being solved, where a desire is not being given to a market that you can specifically give it in your own unique way, and then ultimately that becomes the business. All right, you create the solution, or you find the solution, you connect that market with that solution to ultimately have that message to market match. All right, where, as an example, on the flip side, if you're super passionate about crocheting, right, or knitting, or whatever it might be, and you're like, God, I'm just gonna take this out to the world and show everyone how to knit. Look, I hate to break it to you, there might not be that many people who really care about learning how to knit, right? And if you do all the work to set up the business, to create the product, to do all the marketing, to do everything that goes into running a business, which is so much, if you do all that work just to find out that, holy crap, nobody really cares about learning how to knit, learning how to crochet, learning how to sew, whatever it might be, right? That you started based on your passion, That is an extremely costly lesson. That is an extremely expensive lesson. You will waste your money, you will waste your time, and ultimately, you'll end up making zero sales. Where if you very strategically say, all right, this is a market, this is the market, or this is a market with this pain, this is a market looking to get to this desire. These are all the various products that that market is seeing that helps them solve that pain. This is one specific area that they're not being served. This is a way where I can serve them over my competition, or I can differentiate over my competition and provide a different service to help them get to the same end result they're looking to get to, but I can help them get there faster, but I can help them get there easier, but I can help them get there with less fill in the blank, right? Work, effort, energy, etc. And therefore, based on the fact that the market has these desires, these pains, it wants to get here, I can help the market get there with this specific unique mechanism that is different from my competitors. You are then going into a market, you are filling a gap in the market. When you fill a gap in the market in a different way, there will naturally be demand for your product. And as a result, you will make sales, you will generate customers, you will have happy customers, and your customers will purchase over and over and over again. All right, so remember, do not start a business based on your passion. Do not start a business based on what excites you. Do not start a business based on anything you related. Start a business based on where the market is. Start a business based on what the market wants, and ultimately make a ton of sales. As always, if you got value out of this video, let me know in the comment section below what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button.